So it's official. I am no longer on the 75 hard. What's up, you guys? How are you doing? Are you still doing your 75 hard diet? So for me, this would be day 37, I believe, 38 maybe. But I've been gone for a while because I had some dental work done, and then I had people stay with me back to back. I had my nephew come stay with me for a while, and currently my father is staying with me, my father and his family. So yeah, it's been kind of busy, and I just feel like if something has to slack, I would much rather it be like my YouTube. So that's why I haven't been posting. But let's talk about why I am no longer on the 75 hard. So I have been trying my best to keep up with all of the different stuff. Go ahead, keep going. I've been doing my best to try and keep up with all of the workouts, the water, the reading, the pictures, that kind of stuff. However, I'm gonna switch you over here. After having my tooth stuff done, it was recommended that I do not work out, and I did so anyway. I still went for a walks and worked out in my garage, but one of the days I accidentally missed an outdoor workout, and not only that, I would have to restart anyway, because I found out you're supposed to be separating your workouts into 2 different workouts. You have to do 2 different workouts, and I've been sometimes combining them into one. And then what else? Yeah, so there's just a couple things where I haven't been following it exactly, and I know that at the end of it, when I finish it, there'll be somebody that's like, well, you didn't do it right because... So I figured I will technically quit doing the 75 hard and do 75 soft. So at this point, I'm day 37 of 75 soft, and yeah, feeling good. So I only missed that one workout. I've been walking and working out every day. I've been doing my water and everything else has been good to go, but I do want to make sure that I'm following it to the T. So the difference, I think the biggest difference between the 75 hard and 75 soft is that 75 hard, you have to have the 2 workouts, one of which must be outside, and that's what we're doing right now. But 75 soft, you only have to have 1 workout, and it does not necessarily have to be outside. So I'm still gonna try and do both, keeping one outdoors, but it does feel a little bit better to not have that as an obligation, you know? So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with me. Let's talk about things that you guys may have missed since I've been away. Can we go this way since there's shade? So since I've been gone, let's see. I mean, things are pretty much normal. I did do a 5K, which I will include some of the clips from that. It was the Night Nation run. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's a fun run at night. There was like lots of neon lights, several different DJs. Yeah, and I was really proud of myself because it's been a long time since I've been running, and yeah, not only was I able to finish it, not running the whole time, but most of it, I actually did it in around the same time that I did my first 5K, which is about 47 minutes-ish. So that was a win. In terms of like weight loss, if I'm being honest, I have not been weighing myself consistently. I have gotten to the point where I don't want to obsess over it and then give myself an excuse to quit. So yeah, I don't want to give myself an excuse not to do what I'm supposed to be doing. So I haven't been doing it regularly, but I do think if I put myself in you guys' shoes, you would probably want to know how things are progressing. So I did weigh myself recently, and I am down, I think, 12 pounds. So yeah, I'll put a picture in here so you can see my start and where I'm at. So I don't know if anybody else can tell, but I do think there are some changes, like in my face. I think my face is starting to slim down a little bit. I think all of the water is actually really helping my skin.
Mommy.
Don't judge me for these nails, guys.
Mommy,
yes.
I need to go to the potty.
Anyway, I'm seeing the changes in my face. I think my waist has slimmed down quite a bit. So in the beginning, I did have with the waist beads, and they were kind of tight. They were actually uncomfortably tight, but I told myself that I would keep them on and be able to appreciate the loosening of it a lot more, and I have. And I think that's also encouraged me to, like, one of the things that's encouraging me to keep going, because I definitely don't want to see this get any tighter. So yeah, that's one thing. I don't think I've changed very much in like pant size. I don't know if I have any recommendations for anybody who's still continuing with the 75 hard, or those of you that are considering trying it. I would say the biggest thing would be probably to read the book. I haven't read the book, so I kind of just like looked up the steps, but then there's also like steps within the steps, you know, and the steps within the steps is what's kind of gotten me caught up. So you do want to make sure that you do know those ins and outs. Why don't you go this way? So yeah, definitely read the book. Other recommendations, I would say one of the things that I've learned is getting your stuff done as soon as possible is the best feeling ever. So like, I understand that right now I'm on summer break, and people who are not teachers don't have that luxury. So right now, I mean, if I want to take the morning to just chill, I can, because I can do it at night. But if I was working, this really wouldn't be a possibility. I would say getting up before you have to go to work, knocking out one of those workouts, super helpful. Doing your reading first thing in the morning, super helpful. Yeah, just knocking out as much as you can as early as possible. That is the key. You will stay consistent if you can do that. I think the things that have made me feel like quitting the most have been, it's mostly been when I've just left it too late, or I just didn't feel like it and waited all day and then still didn't feel like it at the end of the day. Yeah, there's lots of beautiful butterflies. That would be my other suggestion. And then if I had to give one more suggestion, I would just say your water, drink it throughout. Like, try to pair a habit or something, right? Every time I pass the refrigerator, I get some water. Every time I pass the sink, I get some water. Every time I see a commercial on the television, go get a cup of water. That's what's been helping me, is just like drinking it throughout the day. And I do think that with the workouts, if you're making sure that you're doing something kind of intensive, you'll drink the water anyway. And so those would be my 3 recommendations so far. I am still in the middle of it, so you know, stuff might change, but yeah, those would be my recommendations, guys. So I am still doing the program. I'm going to be doing the 75 soft now. And yeah, I mean, I've just been doing my best with what I have. I hope you guys are doing really well with what you're doing. And yeah, let's continue to motivate each other. I'm sorry that I have not been consistent with these videos, but it is really tough when you're trying to be consistent with the other things. And I do think that the other things right now are probably more important. So it's like, no matter how much I want to do this, go this way. Go this way. No matter how much I want to do this and be consistent with this, I do have other priorities in terms of consistency right now. I'm gonna do my best and try and be at least more consistent so you guys don't have to wait 10 days for an update. But yeah, it's hard to do every day, which I think you guys understand. But yeah, anyway, at the end of this, I'm gonna include a combination of all of my workouts, combination of all of the food that I've been eating. I'm not gonna lie, the last couple of days, since I've noticed that I haven't been like recording, editing, or posting, I just stopped recording. And I think that it's like it's a bit of a cycle. Like, you stop posting, you keep recording, you keep editing, then you stop editing, but you keep recording. And now I'm at the like I stopped recording part. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. I will include that at the end of this. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Let's keep going. I'm gonna try and do the best that I can to keep with the 75 hard rules, but I'm officially on 75 soft. Okay. Good evening. It is another day in the 75 hard. I today had some teeth pulled out, so my mouth is sore. But here I am, gonna work out. It's also raining. That's a testament to my dedication. Don't give up. Let's knock it out. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like these videos, make sure you subscribe. If you are also on a journey, please let me know how it's going. Drop it in the comments below. And of course, I will see you guys when I see ya. Bye guys.